Hello everyone, my name is Jake and welcome back to another video of the Federal Focus. Today we're going to be talking about what went over this week, obviously, as we do every week on Sunday. I believe we're in the teens, we're in the 15s, 16s, I forgot really which one, but it's been many months of doing this and I'm enjoying it. But first of all, we're just going to have to go over what seems like it happens every week. There was another shooting at the White House, I know, very surprised at this. This is something which really happens every single day, I have to be honest. Like, look at the security incidents involving Trump page. There's been at least five in 2026, which is one per month. It's getting a bit out of hand. Okay? Like, this time, this person believed that he was Jesus. I'm not joking. And then he tried to shoot someone, but now he's dead. So, didn't seem to work out very well for him. He was mentally insane, obviously, and he is, it's crazy that this happened to him many times, but yeah. You gotta do something about this. This is getting ridiculous. This has happened every single month. This was 1 month after the correspondence shooting. It was almost exactly 1 month before it, but this is getting a bit out of hand. And yes, he, as you see here, he claimed to be Jesus. But on to some news which is a bit more fun, is that oil, believe it or not, is actually down for a reason which we will get to later. It's been down for a bit. It's actually almost below $90. This says 4.08. That basically just means 4.08%. It just does it weird. It hasn't actually started yet, but this is what it will be when it does start. And I'm happy about this. I don't know if this will continue. Obviously, gas prices are still absolutely insane right now. Maybe we can see a slight decline, which would be very fun, but I'm not too optimistic. We will really just have to see. I mean, these gas prices are the highest there have been since 5 years ago, and that was during the Ukraine war. And as you can see, it kind of really just happens during wars. There's always a bit more trouble than people think, and people get really nervous, and they just more problems. And going on to the reason that this has happened is because I know this is a block of text here. What this basically says is that he thinks there will be an agreement, and there basically is an agreement, but they haven't signed it yet because there's still problems. So basically, take everything Trump is saying about the Iran peace agreement with 5,000 grains of salt. I don't know what's going to happen. The people are clearly optimistic. Well, the market people are clearly optimistic that this will be signed. As you can see here, he was with a who's who of Arabic leaders. I can't pronounce these names. I don't know if you can do. I think he just used Google. I think he just used copy and paste for this. I don't think he was the one typing it anyways. Apparently he had a very intense call with Netanyahu, which basically means that the Iran agreement was potentially signed because I'm assuming that's what's going on. He also had a bunch of other tweets. I don't really know what they were saying. Can't really understand them, but yeah. If there is a deal, the strait would probably be opened, hopefully without a toll. If there is a toll, that would be a massive failure for this war, because you want there at least to not be a toll like there was before it happened. But, I mean, who knows at this point? Everything is very confusing. And going on to some news about the administration is that Tulsi Gabbard will be leaving. Now, this is not one of those firings, I'm pretty sure. This is because her husband has bone cancer, I believe, and so she is leaving. Now, there could be undercover reasons, but I'm not going to get into that. Um, she is going to resign on June 30th because of her husband. So, we're just going to have to see what happens. Jill Kent, I don't like Jill Kent anyways. It's really annoying. But, yeah, I'm pretty sure that it's probably because of her husband. And this is just general. This is gonna be the last thing I talk about. But I have noted a shift in Spanberger after the referendum was overturned. She has become very moderate recently. She blocked. Um, she actually signed, I think, a right to work thing. She vetoed a bunch of legislation, including one which would get rid of ICE cooperation in Virginia. She blocked one which would allow the sale of marijuana. I'm very happy she blocked that one. I can probably smell it all the way from New York. All right, I live in a place where it's legal. I can go to the park. It smells like shit. It is absolutely, I, it's absolutely outrageous. The smell. Horrible decision making it illegal. I don't care if there's health benefit. I don't care if there's no health defections. I don't care what there is. I can't stand the smell. If you are in a place like, I don't know, Wyoming, and it's not legal there, you don't know how bad it is over here. You can't go to like Yankee Stadium or the Bronx, which I want to go to, obviously because I'm a big Yankee fan. I can't go to that without my nose blocking it out, without my nose absolutely being entrenched with marijuana smell. It is out of hand, and I'm actually not happy about them, um, about the legalization of it. Obviously, as you can tell. Now, it's not as big where I am as it is in the city. I don't live in the city. I live in Long Island, so it's typically not as bad, potentially because of the demographic makeups, but we don't have to talk about that. But yeah, that's gonna be all for today. Never smoke marijuana. It smells horrible, and your family will hate you for it. But thank you guys for listening. And video probably Wednesday.